Hello again, Trailblazers. Welcome back to a very special broadcast.
It's that time of the year. We're talking about fall festivities, Halloween-themed activities, and Day of the Dead celebration. My name is CJ.
And I'm Gerardo. Let's get started.
Earlier last month, ACT held a special assembly honoring the new mural in the aviation wing of the school. Washoe County School District representatives visited, and the local commissioned artist came back to receive a plaque thanking her for her work. The mural is a bright symbol of the new Aviation Academy. It symbolizes the start and never-ending growth of flying technology, especially here in Reno, Nevada. Speaking of technology and engineering, let's hear from Theo about the annual Construction Career Day event from earlier last month.
This September, thousands of Washoe County students attended the annual Construction Career Day event held at the Reno Sparks Convention Center. This is a local event held for students to familiarize themselves with construction-based careers. Students learned about the different pathways in the construction industry, the education, training, and possible apprenticeships that are nearby in Reno and northern Nevada areas.
I'm here today representing Intermountain Electric. We are a union electrical contractor here in town. And the big message that we have today is the trades are a wonderful job to be in, kind of seemingly underrepresented over the last few years. And we're short, we're looking for more people. And we continue to provide a good living wage. We're working on increasing that as much as we can. We offer benefits such as healthcare and retirement savings along with a pension, collective bargaining as a group, and just a wonderful, safe work environment.
This year, AACT students from the Business, Aviation, and Communication Art Academies attended and got the opportunity to have hands-on experience and talk with professionals.
Man, I think back to when I was 18, we don't know the path that we're going to choose. And if I could go back again, I would tell people, I think the job outlook for a tradesman is very good. The skills that we learn are something you take with you your whole life. A job like a tradesman, having a journeyman ticket allows you to travel, be really flexible, especially while you're young, and those are things that you might be really interested in. And I just encourage someone to think about, like I said, when I look at the trajectory of job demand and skills demand, this is something that I really think is going to be prevalent over the next 10 to 15 years.
Events like this inspire future careers and show students how construction is incorporated in many different fields. If this is of interest to you, be sure to be on the lookout for next year's event. Reporting for Trailblazer Media, I'm Whittey.
It seems like it was a great way to learn more about potential future career paths for many students, even here at ACT. Thank you, Gio. Moving on to the seasonal specialties, ACT has been having a blast dressing up and enjoying each other's company, the spooky themes, and playing games or decorating cookies in the compass during lunch.
The Halloween-themed Spirit Week was a fun way to start out this week, leading up to Halloween and more during this 3-day weekend.
Definitely. Speaking of Halloween, if you're a fan of haunts and scares, you want to hear more about this haunted dark prison that newly opened this year. Here's Theo to tell us more.
It's that time of year to celebrate all things spooky and grotesque. Dark Corner Haunted House is hosting Carson City's newest and Northern Nevada's largest haunted attraction, Dark Prison. Located inside the decommissioned Nevada State Prison, running for 15 nights every weekend from September 26th through November 1st. The prison itself already carries a heavy history, and its dark past only adds to the atmosphere. Visitors begin in the main haunted house, then move through 2 more, each with their own unique themes.
We are very fortunate that the Nevada State Prison Preservation Society approached Dark Corner Creative several years ago and asked us to create a haunted house inside of their prison. This is our first year doing the full Halloween season inside the prison, and we're hoping that we can be here for several years to be a more permanent attraction of a haunted house with games and a bar and 3 different haunted houses inside a real cell block inside the prison for many years to come.
Despite the sudden scares and realistic effects, a lot goes on behind the scenes to bring this haunted house to life. Actors spend hours transforming into their eerie characters while artists and builders work to perfect every scream and shadow. What looks like chaos on the outside is actually a carefully confected display for you.
As soon as a large-scale haunted house was opening in Reno, I was like, I have to get involved with that in some way. And that has just grown. I found myself in more of an operations position because I learned that there's a whole lot more that goes into operating a haunted house other than just the actors and the scares. There's the ushers, there's the customer service aspect, so there's the safety aspect of it. And so I found myself in that position helping do the paperwork and the permits and things like that into the position I am in now.
If you'd like more information on this grisly attraction, visit darkprison.com for more details and tickets. Reporting for Trailblazer Media, I'm Theo Fisher.
That's sure to give anyone a scare. It seems intense and impressive. Thanks, Theo. Later this Saturday on November 1st, Reno is having their annual Day of the Dead celebration downtown. The event is located in Locomotion Plaza, right next to the famous Big Little City Arch. It will be held from noon to 7 p.m. with art vendors, food, live music, and a community altar to honor loved ones. You can find out more about the free event at renoddlm.com.
There are a lot of fun and spooky celebrations around this time of year, just like the Halloween-themed film festival held in Carson City called Carson Creepy. The film festival is held every year in October, hosted by the Silver State Storytellers. Its grand screening with the awards, raffle, and costume contest was just this last Saturday, the 25th. The film festival is horror-focused and opens doors for many amateur filmmakers in northern Nevada.
Behind me are over 1 million LED lights that bring Chinese folklore to life, from towering dragons and glowing lotus pond. This festival is more than beautiful. It's about craft, community, and culture. Now in its 5th year in Reno, the Dragonlights Festival has many illuminating sculptures, some reaching over 100 feet long. Produced by Tianyu Arts and Cultures, Inc., visitors can explore themed sections from mythical creatures to wildlife to underwater worlds, all synchronized with music, fog effects, and kinetic movement. Festival organizers hope visitors leave with a deeper understanding and appreciation of the culture celebration at the event.
I think Dragonlights is not just a visual arts, but it's also like a cultural bridge to connect the people and that we can share the Chinese culture to all the visitors and let them to enjoy and know about our traditional, the lantern history.
For many attendees, walking through the glowing displays is a surreal experience, a reminder that world-class attractions like this exist here in our own backyard in Reno.
The lights just are amazing and makes you feel good.
Proud that it's here in Reno for one, and it just makes you feel happy.
Yeah, it's nice to be close so you don't have to drive a long way. Caught us early and the dragon is impressive.
Whether you come for the lights, the food, or the magical experience, the Dragonlights Festival is something you don't need to travel far for to experience magic. From Rancho San Rafael Park, reporting for Trailblazer Media, I'm Colton Brown.
The Dragonlights are an awesome addition to Reno's annual activities. Thanks for showing us more, Colton. Now, seniors have had a lot going on as they're preparing for their futures. Numerous schools, such as TMCC and UNR, have visited AACT. Even out-of-state universities, like the University of Oregon, all came by to give students more insight about college life, scholarships, and more. Also coming up on Friday, November 7th, seniors are visiting UNR for Nevada Bound and to get a detailed insight of the university and help with applications.
Also in the following weeks, be aware of our upcoming time off. This Friday is Nevada Day, and on Tuesday, November 11th, is Veterans Day, canceling school for both of those days. Later on, we will have Thanksgiving break from Wednesday to 26th through Friday to 28th. This is the last of our time off before we wrap up the semester. So enjoy the breaks and this 3-day weekend.
Be smart and stay safe out there. We'll see you next time on Trailblazer Media.